What's up, Hollywood Drag Racer, man? It is Thursday, man. I've been out here all day. Done missed y'all yesterday. Y'all see I'm sitting in the back of the Sprinter. I'm finna convert the Sprinter over to the media truck, man. Brand new Sprinter gonna be at the track live with the onboard production situation going on. We're gonna try to make this stream even better. I hope y'all enjoyed it. It was long and hard work, but we gonna put the work in. Where my glasses at, man? I got them right here. I just want to make sure I can see just in case. But look here, man. It was a heck of a weekend, and it was hot. Boy, I'm telling you that Virginia Motorsport Park was showing up. Guy had some heat going on up there, boy. I think they said at the time track temperatures was up to like 130, 140 degrees, up to 150 at times. And I know one thing for sure. I ain't no cameras filed workers' comp claim, but my workers' comp claim, I got workers' comp claim for my cameras. They said I had them working in unsafe conditions at 150 degrees. But boy, look here. We got the work in. Saturday was a little tough. We had threats of thunderstorms and the heat, so I elected to pull it down so that we can at least have the equipment for Sunday, which turned out relatively well considering the length, and we had a little heat. It was a little cooler Sunday than it was Saturday. Friday and Saturday was straight scorchers, man. I mean, it was hot. And just a great event, good turnout in the class that I race in. I think we had 31 or 32 bikes in the field. Yeah, I think it was 31 bikes. And Fast Time Motorsports, Jeff Jones dropped it on the pole with a 460 with a 0. And right there behind him, man, I think it was Tim Shelton came in and dropped a 60 with a 0 as well, number 2. And it was just a heck of a race, man. Top quality races in the class. I don't cover all the other classes as closely as I do 460 because that's the class that I cover the most. But, for our class, man, it was some quality races pretty much every round. And at the end of the day, your man Mac Adams, brought it home with the victory up there with a tough class against the equally tough Smoking Joe Rodney, which is the two-time champion of I-65. That was a heck of a race. Joe was tripped, zip on the tree, 00 something else on the tree, and I think he went up there and got a little gunshot in the final. As he said, he didn't want to go up there and make a mistake and go red, but it was a good race nevertheless. He carved through the field, and one of the things that really stand out, outside of the courage, first of all, I'm gonna just elaborate a little bit on the first thing because it would make no sense to go to the second thing. But the first thing that really stands out to me, man, is the courage that it takes for my man Mac to come out there dealing with what he's dealing with, to come out there in that brutal heat, and race, dealing with what he's dealing with, the chemo and all that, man. That's just, that just makes me feel like, man, I can work even harder. If he come out there and do all that, it just made me want to work even harder at what I do and what I'm able to do myself for the sport, man. I ain't got no respect for the dude for coming out there giving it his all like that. And I just hope that whatever you're going through to try to get well, man, everything works out for you and your family, man. And that was the time when Tara didn't make it to the track that you won, man. So I don't know. You can be talking about she can't be coming to the track because you think you're gonna win when she don't come, but at any rate, man, solid performance for you guys, and your team, and solid performance to you guys at Fast Time Motorsports. You guys, y'all equally took, runner up and pole position, and equally impressive was you all put a bike under the young gun Braden Davis, 16-year-old. His first pull, full pull down the racetrack was a 60 with a 0. Oh, I know he hooked, boy. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing with him but want to run 460. But he's so cold, he goes out there and win 560 against the bad man Dustin Lee in the finals. I think Braden went like a 60 with some, but the round before, I'm listening over the PA system, I think he went 60 dead on in the semifinals. Man, that boy Travis Davis and Brandon, they got to be super ecstatic to have such a talented young man at 16 years old. 16 years old, one of the youngest winners in the XDA, youngest 460 rider that I've known personally. And, he has a bright future ahead of y'all. Y'all better watch that boy right there. When I first started filming at Reynolds, Georgia, and I got a video, and I talked to him and Travis about, Braden's future. And he said he might do it one day. And next thing I know, I'm at Virginia Motorsport Park. Well, at first I saw him in Valdosta on the Supercar bike there. But then when I saw him at the XDA, and I know how tough the competition is both ways, and for him to make those rounds against the competition that he was competing against, it was just awesome that he came out victorious in Super Comp. And that was one of the two. Those are the two things that really just stood out for me. I also like, to congratulate, all the people and all the other winners in all the classes. Obviously those winners been covered. You can check out JT Norton at dragbike.com or whatever. The XDA's Facebook to see all the stats. There's no need me repeating all that stuff. You can read it, digest it a little bit better. They have more stats than me on the live, on the video. That's what I do. I give y'all reels. That's kind of my thing. So, I'm equally a fan of the people that put the publicity, the market. I mean, the the ads and the stats and the photographs. I'm equally a fan of them as well. I love it to see our photos and things of that nature on the Facebook pages and the posts and so forth. So, I equally support them as well. But, I also, like I say every time, and then here you go, my man, Whole Shot Track Media. Look at you, man. Look. He ain't gave me no picture. Y'all know he ain't gave me no picture, but he shot a cold-blooded picture of me, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. But like I told him, I like the candid pictures as well, man. I like to get shots when I'm not on the motorcycle, when I'm just doing something at the racetrack. I think that's really the things I'm really impressed with at this point. I got to throw a huge appreciation out to my man Mac for coming out to the racetrack. He's busy shooting film and stuff. He's AD up here in some films in Atlanta that y'all see on television. He came out, shot some stuff. Really, really, really was impressed with our culture. We're going to try to put some things together as we're working on things right now. As you see, the production van is in the process. We put an AC on, me and my man Stan. We done dropped the AC unit on top of the spreader ourselves, man. Called Stan and said, hey, man, what you doing? He like, none. I said, hey, man, I got an AC and a generator. He like, okay, I'm on the way. Yeah, you know what that meant, but we finna drop it up in here. But we done got the AC running. We done tested it. Got the cord still plugged up under me. Done crunk it up. Hey, it's going to be cold up in here for the production team. We ain't going to be worried about no computers going, talking about they too hot and all that. But outside of that, man, I just want to be able to, thank the fans, so much for the support y'all give us, man. I can see the build up of the fans. I can see, the engagement that you all are having with us as racers, as the people that are starting to entertain you. I really can see, with the viewership and the people subscribing now to the YouTube channel, which we appreciate that. We need the subscription to build up on the site as well as the YouTube, because we need the analytics to really speak to what we're trying to do. So we appreciate all that effort that you guys have done. We making the YouTube page get more subscribers. Make sure y'all subscribe there if you haven't, and also make sure you hit the website and subscribe and sign in, register, because we're gonna start putting some real cool stuff that we ain't gonna show just because you subscribe. You're gonna have to sign in. We're gonna put a whole bunch of our behind the scene photos and just cool stuff that, we want you to be in our culture, but we want to know who you are that's in our culture. I keep saying that. So it ain't about no gimmick. It's just about, knowing what we're doing. We need things to be able to speak to what we're doing. But I want to give a big ups to the XDA family, Jason Miller, Chris Miller, all the people that help make it happen, Fabian, all y'all guys that really make it happen. When you listen to it on the video, man, it sounds just like TV. It's almost like we got the new ESPN of motorsports, and I'm kind of excited to think that we can actually do this for ourselves continuously and be able to support our own ecosystem by just vertical integration of our finances. I keep talking about that word, financial vertical integration, but we're going to keep talking about it. We're going to keep taking care of our own business. Sometimes somebody's going to like what we're doing. They're going to be able to give us some money, and we're going to be able to take it. Boy, I'm telling you, we're going to take it. We're going to cut it up. We're going to split that money up, I'm telling y'all. But as far as the racer, as far as the organizations, look, they put on a good show. One of the things we still want to encourage, and we talk about this a lot, is that we still need to start trying to get them blankets, man, on these bikes, man. I mean, ain't nothing, it's not anything more than just being even safer, being more efficient. You know, the races can get done quicker. You know, we can get more rest at night. You know, it goes a long way. And then sometimes when weather is there, you know, it cut back on the time that we have to spend getting oil off the track. That can get real pricey and real time consuming. And then sometimes it gives a penalty to people that they ain't got nothing to do with it. So I would highly encourage, man, if you got a purpose-built motorcycle, man, hit one of them people up. I got Vincent on mine. They got Taylor got them. All kind of people sell them. I mean, I got advanced on my bike, so it's pretty simple installation of it. You can get them, order them real quick. They'll take care of you. They ain't gonna, no big old deal about that. It ain't gonna knock no big old hole in your pocket, but you know it'll make you more professional, more efficient, you know, more reliable, and being, you know, considerate of other people as well as your safety. More importantly, but other than that, man, you know, it was a great event. But when I'm telling you, man, them Pro Extreme motorcycles, that dang Ronnie Procopio and Dan Wagner, man, they was bracket racing that thing. And look here, man, can't hang your hat. Old John Collins gave him a nice little run in the finals. And I gotta give a shout out to my man Chris Cutsinger and other Chris. I can't say your last name. I ain't gonna make it up. I ain't gonna mess it up. But I thank you for that deer sausage with the jalapenos and that cheddar in there. It's all that. But I ain't gonna track it down for it. But it was really, really good. We grilled it at the house. So that class put on some awesome runs. And the Williford dude, man, he done went like a 630 something, 230 something mile an hour down there. And I can't remember the man. I think it's a rare they ran in the finals. I don't want to mess the name up, but he was on a nitrous bike, I think. And man, and that was a good race though, considering that it was a turbo against a nitrous, I think, bike. But pound for pound, it was just a good race. But I guess Williford just has a standard set, and everybody who want to get to it just got to get to it. That's what I seen. And old dad, so he keeping all the information on paper. So ain't nothing you gonna be able to hack into and get for the combination. Dad said he got it on paper. He programmed it through some paperwork. I don't know how he does that, but all in all, he got that bad thing. He got that thing showing up rolling, man. And it's just been a great deal. And at the end of the day, it's gonna be a little minute. I think we're gonna figure out which race we want to go to next. Maybe get some production opportunities for anyone that's interested. We are gonna start offering opportunities to schedule dates for us to come out and do the live production of events, racing events throughout the Southeast and maybe somewhere even through the whole East Coast. You know, basically that's where I travel anyway. But we're gonna be able to take on some business in that department relatively soon. If you wanted some capability, you can see what we've been able to do in 1 year with our brand, with using our brand as a capability statement, as you know, well as myself, who did not have any social media whatsoever a year ago. So we've learned a lot. You know, we've learned how to give a good value for the production. We know how to do what it's going to take for you to be able to go out there and get ads placed into your production, to your races that are streamed live or whatever, so that you can go out there and do a higher level of business with other sponsors and so forth. But we open for business on that department. That's the email to HJD Racing, which is Hollywood Jackson Drag Racing at gmail.com. You can hit that right there, or just go on our website and hit contact us, and we would love to talk to you about it and see what kind of package we might be able to put together, and see when your event comes up, maybe you want to just take a shot with us and see how it goes. But you can look at what we've done for ourselves and for 460 XDA, Man Cup, SDBA, and we've had fun doing it, and we really know what we're doing because we are the culture. So being the culture has a clear understanding of what the culture wants. When I'm in the seat of the rider, I know what I would appreciate from the standpoint of being covered. So that's our ace in the hole, and we've committed to keep it clean so that everybody can enjoy it equally. But with all that said, that's my race recap. Oh yeah, for me, I got my butt booked. I got whooped, so I forgot to tell y'all about that. So I ran my man Randy Butler. That was a repeat of the final of the Derby race. So I had 12 thou. I was 12,000 better on the tree, but I broke out by 11 thousandths under the index. So I went a 4.589, and Butler was right there with a 4.60 and something, maybe a zero with a 7 or something like that. But all in all, I broke out first round. And the cruel part about it, the good part about it, but the cruel part about it is that when you break out first round, and no matter what race, I still have to stay there to the end, because I'm going to stay there to the end to make sure I get the coverage, unless something, catastrophic happen and I need to really try to make a move to get to maybe an engine builder or something. But I'm the first one on the block for the cheese, and I'm the last one to leave. All right, Hollywood Drag Racer, man, I'm out of here. Love y'all. Peace.